The question of whether to keep an affair a secret, especially if it is truly a one-time event that will never happen again, is a deeply complex and personal dilemma. It involves a web of ethical considerations, emotional consequences, and the fundamental values that underpin human relationships. Many people who find themselves in this situation grapple with immense guilt, fear, and confusion. They may reason that confessing would only inflict unnecessary pain upon their partner, potentially destroying a relationship that is otherwise strong and loving. Others believe that honesty is the cornerstone of trust, and that failing to disclose the truth is itself a betrayal, regardless of whether the affair is over. To truly understand the implications of keeping such a secret, it's important to look at the motivations behind both confession and concealment. On one hand, some argue that the primary responsibility after a mistake is to protect the person you love from further harm. If the affair was brief, has ended, and the individual is certain it will not be repeated, they may believe that confessing would serve only to alleviate their own guilt, while devastating their partner with information that cannot be undone. From this perspective, silence is seen as an act of mercy, a way to preserve the happiness and stability of the relationship moving forward. On the other hand, relationships are built on trust and open communication. By hiding something as significant as an affair, even a one-time lapse, a person creates a barrier between themselves and their partner. This secret can fester, creating emotional distance and guilt that may influence behavior in subtle, destructive ways. The unspoken truth may lead to withdrawal, irritability, or a lack of authenticity, all of which can undermine intimacy over time. Furthermore, the risk remains that the affair will come to light through other means: accidental discovery, rumors, or confessions from third parties. The shock of such a revelation can be far more damaging than if the truth had come directly from the person involved. Beyond the immediate relationship, there are also personal, psychological consequences to consider. Carrying the burden of a secret can affect self-esteem, mental health, and even physical well-being. Some people find that moving past an affair requires honest reckoning, both with themselves and with their partner. This process can be painful, but for some, it's the only way to rebuild trust and ensure a stronger foundation in the future. It's also important to consider the context of the relationship. Every couple has their own boundaries, expectations, and agreements about fidelity. Some relationships may be able to withstand the disclosure of an affair and even emerge stronger in its aftermath. Others may not. For some people, the knowledge of a partner's infidelity is irreparably damaging. For others, it can lead to honest conversations, healing, and growth. Ultimately, there is no one-size-fits-all answer to this question. The decision to confess or conceal an affair is a deeply personal one, shaped by the values, personalities, and unique dynamics of those involved. It may be helpful to seek guidance from a counselor or therapist who can offer an objective perspective and help individuals navigate the emotional terrain of guilt, forgiveness, and honesty. What is clear is that both choices carry consequences, some visible, some hidden. Whether one chooses to confess or remain silent, it is essential to reflect honestly on motivations, potential impacts, and the kind of relationship both partners hope to build. In the end, the answer lies not in a universal rule, but in the courage to face the truth, whatever it may be, and to act in a way that aligns with one's deepest values and the well-being of all involved.